Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday, August 10th, and I'm going to be leaving for college this Tuesday. And tomorrow on Monday, I'm gonna load the car with all the things before I leave on Tuesday, and then my dad is gonna come up on Friday with the U-Haul with all the other stuff, which I might be putting that in a separate video. And my mom and I will be camping. Well, at least I'm camping for 2 days, and my mom is going to be out camping for about 2-ish weeks, while I adjust and get used to things. And we're going up early because I'm bringing Nero up to college, and I want some time for him and I to get used to things before classes and everyone else moves into the dorms. And I'm moving into the dorms, I think, on Thursday. And my dad is coming up on Friday. And so my mom and I are going to bring up a couple things so we can start unpacking on Thursday before my dad comes up on Friday. And so I will be loading things on Monday, which you'll see some clips of. And tonight I am gonna go out on a trail ride with a friend from the barn before I leave, and I'm gonna go out to Panda Express with my friend as well, since they came back from Maine yesterday. So you'll be gonna see that in the next clip, even though I've already came back from that. So I'm back from going out with my friend, and we ended up at Panda Express, and I got white rice and chow mein, and it was really hot, and we ended up walking around, and we went to this one store, and then we also went to Petco just to walk around and look at the animals in Petco for a bit while we were waiting for the bus. So that was really nice. And then my phone is was kind of dying. It's like at 14%, so I couldn't really film much, but I had to take a couple pictures, which I'll insert here. Here is a chameleon, and here we are at Panda Express. And and the reason my phone is dying is because I had to remove my charger from up there that I use for when I charge my phone at night, because I keep like a charger like up on my shelf here, so that I could charge it at night. But I had to take a lot of my chargers and things down so I can get ready to move to college on Tuesday. So that's what has happened. And now I'm just gonna watch some YouTube, eat a little more of my food that I got, and just hang out a bit, and then soon we are gonna have dinner, and then I have to go on a trail ride with Nero. So that will be really fun, and I'm looking forward to it. And also I'm gonna have to lunch him and do some other stuff like that. So here are all the stuff that my mom and I have to try and fit in our car when we go up to campus, or technically it's our off-campus dorms. And then this is all the stuff my dad is bringing, and all this furniture as well. The chairs are my mom's, so they're not going up. And then here are my boxes and some horse things, and the TV stand, and the bike thingy that I washed in my last video, and some horse stuff here that's going to bring up. I'm not sure if I'm bringing that dresser up, and all the things out in the garage, as well as a bike pump and all my pet things. And that wooden thing is my easel, and all the bunny things that my dad is bringing up. Here I am cleaning some plastic drawers that were originally kept at the barn, so I could use them for clothes at my dorm. So I was gonna film me loading up the car with all my boxes, but I haven't been feeling too great about college and just, you know, having a hard time with it. So I didn't, there's a couple more things I have to load up, so I might film a little bit of that though. And we're here getting some Thai food, and then we will be going back to our house and we will have dinner, and then later tonight I'm going on a trail ride, which is going to be really fun. I'm also kind of having a hard time looking at the camera because in this lighting my eyes look very green, like too green. So but anyway, that's what's happening. There are some pictures from my trail ride. Here's one where we kind of got off the trail because he spooked and we were just walking back to the trail. And here's some of me and Nero. And then afterwards we gave Nero a bit of a wash since he was all sweaty and he had fun licking the water and playing with it. And now he's kind of getting distracted and kind of had enough of the water. So I'm back from the trail ride and it was super fun. It's my first time of riding out on the trails with some people that I know from the barn, and it was such fun. It was my first time of doing that with Nero, let alone doing a trail ride on my very own horse, basically independently. Just had people who kind of knew more about what they were doing than I did, since I was riding English while the other people from the barn were riding Western, so it was kind of interesting and kind of getting a glimpse of what Western riding is like, since I'm going to a Western school. And I can insert a couple pictures, but like I didn't really get any videos or anything because I've not figured out how videoing works on a horse, especially when my horse does not do much Western riding. So it was still a lot of fun. The car is all packed and we're off to Quincy now. Nero and I have arrived at the college where he's going to be staying at the barn, or where the Borders barn is, on the campus. Hey guys, it's the next day. I didn't really film much yesterday because I was mainly trying to take care of Nero and myself, and getting ourselves set up at the camp, and it was really dark and late when we got to camp, so it was just kind of hard to film yesterday. We're here at this gas station. Here we're grabbing some food since we haven't had anything to eat yet for lunch. And then I also lunched Nero this morning and walked him around a bit. And I had to desensitize him to like this tiny bulldozer thing, and he did really well with that. And we're gonna try and do some more Western saddle shopping since I don't have a Western saddle for Nero yet. And so that's what we're trying to do since I'm gonna need a Western saddle for classes. Yeah. And then tomorrow we'll be gonna be moving all of this stuff into the dorms. Here we are at the Mexican restaurant. Here we are heading back to camp, and we spotted this really cute deer.
You done yet?
And here's a picture of him. And
as long as we know where you are, we're okay.
So it's a Thursday, and I finally got my dorm, and we just unloaded the car. I didn't really start making any clips right away because my room didn't have a bed, so we had to figure all that out, and the guy is coming with my bed and different parts of it, so that's what we're doing. Here I am cutting out the stuff to put in cabinets. So I've gotten these up on my medicine cabinet. So that's good. Yeah. Here's my finished bed. So we worked on a bunch of things. In my last clip, you saw me finish making my bed, which I'm just kind of sitting in while I'm waiting for my mom to come back, because she went back to the campsite to get our other boxes since we didn't have space for them, because we had the 2 saddles that we still need to turn back to the saddle guy place store in Arizona, so which is about 2, maybe 3 hours from here. So my mom's doing that, and I will show you what I've done so far in the dorm. So if we come in here into the bathroom, I've all of my medicines inside the medicine cabinet. And also another thing that happened was we had the sink had a leak underneath it, and so we had to have some guys come to fix it. And they managed to fix it, I think, and I hope they did. And so I have this bin in here, and then toilet paper, and then my tissues, which I was gonna put in here, but I'm not sure if they'd fit. And then I have all that stuff there, and then that stuff. I ended up having a plunger, but they also had a plunger, but they don't have a brush, so it's there. And then I put all my shampoos here. And I put my coat hangers up. This is what my bed looks like. And then they didn't have a desk, and one of the guys said that they don't provide desks, but then they randomly just showed up with a desk. And so when they showed up with the desk, we told them that the bathroom sink was leaking, and so was this kitchen sink, so we had to get that fixed. And it's all kind of a mess right now. But I've started putting some of my glasses up here. I was gonna put more of that cabinet stuff up here, but we didn't have enough, so I'm just gonna have to make do. And then my mom and I have been cleaning up the drawers and the cabinets and stuff, which very much needed it. And then I have some drinks in here, but still need to do some shopping for that. And I've started taking the stickers off of my plates. Haven't finished. I kind of wanted to take a break and start editing this video a bit. So that's where we're at. We also built this shelf here, which did not fit over the toilet, so I'm thinking of just using it out here maybe, if that isn't like too weird. But we'll see. And I'm still haven't made up my mind about what I'm doing with my couch and TV. And then I have all this space under here for things, so we'll just have to see and figure out what might happen. Then so far I put my desk there. Is what I chose to do. What I could also do is put my couch here, but it might block that, so I don't know. Still working in progress, but yeah. Hey everyone, so it's about 6:58 in the morning, and my mom left last night to go sleep at the campsite, and I stayed and camped in my dorm. And today my dad's coming with the truck. And today I have my orientation that I have to go to. And then last night my mom and I did a lot of grocery shopping, and we made grilled cheese and baby carrots with ranch. And I still need to have a shower because I haven't had one since, I don't know, like Monday. And so that needs to be done. I've just been not wanting to have a shower because the shower has been really disgusting. So I just don't know. And we've done a lot of packing. Like, this is kind of what the dome's kind of looking like. And then we have some of our cups and bowls up in those cupboards, which I will show you once I'm out of bed. But I did a lot more unpacking yesterday. And yeah. So I think I'm gonna have a shower and make myself some breakfast. I don't know if my mom's coming here for breakfast or what, but so I should check in on her and see what she's planning. So yeah. I had some granola, yogurt, and berries, and a blueberry bagel toasted. So it's Friday, and just got back from orientation a few hours ago, and we are just tidying up, getting ready for my bunnies, and I finally got my curtain up. But I think this will be the end of this video, so please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you guys all next time. Bye!